about bottle attachment. Okay, how do you transition those bottles to get them here and out of that old stage bottle mentality of clipping them off? Okay, you know, doing a stage bottle and then putting a bungee around it, and pulling it up. It'll work, but it still doesn't address the real comfort of truly wanting to side mount. You want to get those bottles down here. And that's evolved into CCR diving for side mounting bottles, and also just side mounting in general. So for me, there's a few little things that are common no matter what you're doing that help you with your rigs. Okay, so before we even get onto that, let's look at the bottle rigging first. This is what I was showing you earlier on yours. Look where my strap is. Okay, all right. So when we laid the tanks down together, our straps are probably going to be the same height from the neck. You've got a shorter bottle, okay? But look how much shorter you are than me.
Yeah.
Okay? So that strap on you needs to be probably about right there.
Okay.
So that you can get that bottle truly underneath your arm. Otherwise, when you clip here, if the attachment's low, you're driving the bottle up. You'll never get it side mounted unless it's down here. And I know a lot of people have trouble letting go of years past of side mounting experience, or the concept of a stage bottle as a side mount bottle, over what we can do with them now. And a lot of that has evolved with the technology and the rigs we use. Okay, I use what I call a ring system. And yeah, it's new. It's only been on the market now for about 3 years, and there are a lot of old timers out there who they don't want to do anything new. They want to still use a piece of bungee over the neck, and that's fine. There's not a system out there that I don't know about or haven't done, you know, out there. It's like Ed Sorensen still loves to do a loop around the bottle, but that's something I was doing back in the 90s. Tire in a tube back in the 80s. Okay, all of that. But I've been trying to make it evolve to make some things easier for people, and also for expedition work. One of the biggest problems I see people doing with their side mount rigs is, and I'm not going to pick on you, but just where your bottle was rigged, I see the limitations of what you can do with it right off the bat. Okay? Got a clip here and nothing on the neck, which is going to put the bungee over it. Okay? So if I took you to Wingate's well, you could not get into your gear. You've got a 25-foot rappel. You've got a small basin area there that you've got to put your tanks on and get out of the way. Your only way to hook up your bottles is to clip the bottoms up first. And when you do that, and you're having both tanks handed down to you so you can get your bottles on and out of the way for the next guy to get in the water, you are going to have all kind of trouble reaching down and grabbing that bottle and getting that neck. So you've designed your system to be able to go down devil's ear somewhere, get on your knees or stand up, put the bottle on, and always have control of the neck while you do this. Okay? You've limited what you can do. You can't jump off a boat with some current and get into your rig, because you've developed a rig that requires you to attach the bottom first. You let go, you're going to have all these troubles with your buoyancy with the bottles down here. So, for a good rig to work expedition style, to be able to drop into a hole, to get over the side of a boat, you've got to be able to clip the neck first. You can clip the neck, hand me the other bottle, with just the necks. Now you can get out of the way. Now you can comfortably get your hoses in place and clip off the bottoms. Okay? But I see a lot of North Florida rigs that are designed around walking down the steps of Devil's Ear or hanging onto the platform somewhere. Okay, so I've thought this through for anywhere, any place. I've rappelled down into holes and put my bottles on while hanging, take them on and off while floating on the surface, and hand them up to a guy in the boat. So things like that. So you have to undo everything on yours in this, and with only that one hard attachment at the bottom, can really throw your buoyancy and trim off if you're trying to deal with a bottle on the surface. Okay, so you got to think things through for more than just one specific dive. So anyway, that's why there's 2 attachment points. Okay, I use a standard stage strap, and that's so that I can travel and with a set of straps. And if I need stage straps for a set of doubles, that's what I've got. This little choker right here is nothing more than a webbing strap that allows me to hold that clip up against the bottle. That's all it does. And that's the whole secret of my system, is getting that clip to stay up against the neck of that bottle, just like that. Okay? And I do that with that. So if I need a stage bottle only, I just take it out of the choker. Okay? If I need a side mount bottle, I put it up like that. This right here, this length right here is the same for me whether I'm staging, no matter what size bottle, because it doesn't matter how big the bottle is. The critical distance is where it attaches here and where it attaches here. If you've got a longer bottle and do everything from the bottom, all you're going to do is force the bottle up higher, which means now everything's out of trim. You're going to have trouble with it. So once you lock that in, that's what you want. That's one reason I use this. So I'm going to Mexico. I take these straps and that choker, throw it in my bag, get to Mexico, give me a set of 80s. Boom, it's on. Everything's perfect for my rig. So I'm not having to readjust heights or anything because all this is keyed in, and they're the same on all my bottles. So that makes it real quick to travel with your side mount rig and keep everything stationary properly.